How's everybody doing? It's your boy Flamer Revenant for the Burning Brim Entertainment. Welcome to the start of a brand new campaign known as the Golden Valley. Now, this runs completely separate to our D&D game. This is a Pathfinder 2e game that everybody here is dipping their toes in and learning as we go on. I myself, I think, have the most experience with Pathfinder games, as I played Pathfinder First Edition for a couple years, but I still haven't touched Pathfinder in, I want to say 3, maybe 4 years? How about you, gents? Any of you guys played or touched Pathfinder at all?
Um,
Not particularly.
Nope.
Several years ago.
Yeah. I figured you might have had some touching dealings with it, Coda. But
Several years ago.
yeah. But I hope we're all excited. Give everybody a little rundown while I let the characters, finish any last minute things they need to do. This is set in the world. Specifically, there's not a name for it yet. It's been mulled over because of argumentation and creation of the world. But the territory that you guys will be in is known as the Golden Valley or the Water Valley. It is known for its channels and large rivers, plus its small streams, brooks, and rabbles. Water is a way of life in this area. The biggest means of travel is waterfaring, for lack of a better term. The technology in this universe, folks, is a little more steampunk meets magic kind of things. You might see one of them Louisiana or Mississippi, I can't think of the boats. Trucker, what are the name of the boats? Or Coda, what are the name of the boats with the paddles on the end that go through the water?
Steamboat.
Yeah, steamboats.
You mean a paddle boat?
Yes, paddle boat. I'm sorry. But our lovely players are not playing the good guys in this game. Oh, no, folks. They are the criminals. They get to start out as rum runners. And if you don't know what a rum runner is, I highly recommend you look it up. And also do a little looking into the American Prohibition, thank you. Prohibition era. Because that's what this game's going to be like. Alcohol is illegal everywhere except one area on this map that I think you all can see, known as Teth Ovis. But guess what? Everybody still wants to drink. And that's where our lovely players will come in. So, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Pigeon the Godfeather. Dawn Pigeon Godfeather. Would you tell us who you are and what you're playing?
I am Pigeon the Godfather, and I am playing Arthur Radis, the Ratfolk Monk, a former courier who turned to a life of crime to spend his life, whatever's left of it, doing what he can.
Good. Next up, Coda Wolf.
I'm going to be playing Jackie. I'm playing a Kitsune cleric. Because, really, who's going to suspect a good down-home preacher boy to be doing anything wrong?
Preacher boy up to no good, sins at the altar. And last, but certainly not least, the great space trucker. What are you playing, buddy?
I'm going to be playing Jean Lafontaine, an awakened raccoon. And I am an inventor. I make things.
You do make things. In fact, we start this session on one of the things you invented. Would you like to let the audience and the party know what they're currently writing on?
You guys are currently having to deal with a lot of noise as the twin prop. Well, not twin prop. It's one giant propeller, but it's got two blades on it. It's pushing us along on my airboat as we speed through the swamps.
And on this fateful or unfateful, whatever you wish to call it, a day, you have an unwanted, but unfortunately stuck with you visitor. A very annoying individual by the name of Tony Tucken. He got that name because Tony never shuts the hell up. And unfortunately, Tony has information you guys need. But on this day, Tony's not talking. Tony is he's similar to you, Trucker. He is an awakened possum gentleman. He's not from the Gold Valley. It said he's from the main continent. Came down here to try his hand at making a fortune, but everybody knows Tony has a real bad gambling problem, and he owes a lot of people a lot of money. You gents were hired to get some information out of him on a shipment of dwarven firewater that's gone missing. So what would you like to do with them?
Tony, you're being awfully quiet. I'm shouting over the wind rushing by and the sound of my propeller cutting through the air.
I got nothing to say.
Oh wow, that's a first for you.
Come on, they call me Tony Tightlips. I don't talk much.
Arthur looks at Tony. You don't talk much.
No. Been silent my whole life. The day I came out of my mama, she thought I was dead. I never talked.
You sure are running your mouth now. How about you start talking? We need to know information.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
Well, if you know nothing, I guess it's time to start swimming with the fishes then.
Hey, whoa, come on.
Pull the boat around. I got a nice bucket of chum right here for the gators.
Hey, come on, fellas. Come on, we're all friends here, aren't we?
Arthur walks closer and just
Nope.
looks at his fingers and then looks up into Tony's eyes. Either you start talking or I start taking fucking fingers.
Okay. That's gonna be the first rule of the night then. Go ahead and roll me, I believe it's intimidation?
Intimidation?
Yeah, I believe that's the stat, right?
Yeah, it's intimidation.
Well, go ahead and roll me
It's a
intimidation.
skill.
If anybody wants to give him advantage, and I'll say this right now to some people, we're not going to play 100% by Pathfinder 2E's rules. We're going to do a little homebrew. If anybody wants to roll an intimidation of their own to give Pigeon advantage, which in my game is a +3 to his roll, somebody can to give him advantage.
I rolled 18.
Okay, does anybody want to roll 12 and maybe give this boy some advantage?
Well, I'm currently driving, so
Coda, you want to roll?
Give me a second.
All good,
Intimidation, I've got a +2, man.
yeah, roll
That's
it.
all I have too.
If you succeed, you give him a +3 to this.
I got a 5.
Okay. That is considered a failure, so I'm gonna take a -1 to your roll, Pigeon, which will make it a 17. But that is still enough to make him talk. So you seem like, okay. I'll tell you. You know Jared, he's been skipping on the money on the horse races. And then there's Albert. Albert is skimming off the top with some of the liquor deals. There's Marty. Marty's been stealing some of the gunpowder at night. And he just starts rambling about like all these minor little details of like petty crimes or dudes stealing from other guys, stuff like that, but not telling you the information you want to know. You think he's just rambling right now.
Carter looks him dead in the eyes. There's hunger in the back of his own beady eyes as he just grabs his hand. That's not the fucking information we need. You know that.
Yeah,
Say goodbye to one of your fucking fingers.
No. What information do you want? I'll tell you whatever you know. What information do you want?
You know what we want.
He doesn't. He knows too many things, and he's kind of stupid about it.
Carter just chuckles and glares even more. You don't tell us our information we need about the shipments. I am taking your fingers. I fucking guarantee it. And they'll taste fucking amazing.
Yeah, taking fingers ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna start searching around the little boat we're on. Make sure that we did pack a chain and some concrete.
You
And
know,
I'm gonna go ahead and start propping. What?
I'll say, you guys' line of business, you got chain and concrete mix. You definitely do. You start setting it up.
I start setting up a Chicago necktie for him right in front of him. Nice and slow.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if he's got any will against this. That's not bad, but that'll fail against Pigeon's intimidation and everything. I'm gonna roll to make sure he doesn't piss himself real quick. A yellow puddle begins to form at his feet as he kind of looks at you, almost sniffling. Okay. You asking about the firewater, right? The dwarven firewater?
The fuck else?
Oh, I knew you'd learn.
Okay. I don't know who stole it. I don't know who. I don't know the name. All I know is there was this minotaur out by the mines. He was out by the secret route. You know, the underground route that some of us use? He was at that. Real big guy. Jet black skin. His hooves were black as iron, and his horns were black until they like an inch on the tips. They were like stained red. Had a real nasty looking great axe on his back. I remember seeing him walk the roads, and he was staring at the firewater a lot.
What do you boys think?
Sounds like somebody was eyeballing some stuff they shouldn't have been eyeballing.
If anybody wants to, they can roll me. I'm gonna let them roll. I'll let you either roll society or if you have any lore in like thievery or smuggling.
I have thievery as well as
Same here.
No, like do you have
I have
lore?
a +4 to my society.
Yeah, if you've got the lore in like smuggling lore, I think it's what's called.
I'll take a society roll.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I will also roll to try to get advantage.
Do
Or roll
that thievery
plus
roll.
3.
Thievery's only if you got lore in it.
Oh, never mind then.
Yep.
I've got a total of 14.
I only got a 5.
Oh, I should have asked. Are you guys trained in society?
I am.
Okay. So Pigeon, you got a 5. Chaos, or not chaos, but Trucker, what did you get?
I rolled a 7 plus 7, so 14.
Okay, I take it you're trained in it. Got it.
Yep, I
Coda,
am trained.
are you trained in society?
it'll have a little T next to that skill.
Because I know there's like trained. It's like trained, expert, master, and legendary.
Yeah.
If you've got at least trained in it, I'll let you make the checks in it. Oh, Kodo's muted. Okay. Run the trucker then.
He might be having.
All right. What I was about to say is, yeah, I get nothing.
Okay, trucker, you're trained. You know. Just because you're an awakened creature doesn't mean you haven't listened. Doesn't mean you haven't read stories of books. You think for a minute. You're like, black jet fur, red dyed horns, giant great axe. You think for a minute. That dude sounds like ex-military. You
What
would
would the military want with this?
you think about it. The last war that you knew about was, and you think war loosely. The last big conflict that would be considered a battle of some sort was probably 8, maybe 9 months ago. There was a heavy skirmish between Greykeep and Osigus Kin. There was a fight over some good farmland, for lack of a better term. Just like over land and territory that had been very good for farming. There was a big skirmish over that about 8 months ago.
Huh. Wonder what they could use dwarven fire water in the military for, and why. That makes no sense.
I don't know, man. I just told you what I know. I just told you what I know. You guys gonna let me go now?
What exactly is firewater made of? Is it mostly, how strong of an alcohol, or is it more of a brewed?
Dwarven firewater is. It depends. It depends on the type, because there's two. There's dwarven firewater, and then dwarven blue firewater. Dwarven blue firewater is just straight ethanol, while regular dwarven firewater is. It's like. It's like 120 proof moonshine, I'd say. 120 to 160 proof moonshine, while blue dwarven firewater is like straight ethanol to the point where it's not safe for consumption of anything that is not of dwarven make or of huge status or bigger in size category, just because of the liver.
So more or less, it could, in theory, be used to clean wounds.
Yes. Dwarven firewater could be used for medical. The regular kind could. The blue would probably eat the wound.
Blue would just burn your skin.
Yeah, the blue would burn your skin off. The regular, yeah, you could probably use it as a cleaning medical. You'd want to cut it. You definitely want to cut it with something like water or something. But yeah, it could definitely be used as a medical component.
It can also be used as fuel or explosives.
It can. And vehicles exist in this world.
If I'm understanding you correctly, so regular dwarven firewater is like isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, it's like 120 to 160.
The blue stuff is like jet fuel.
Yes.
Yeah, the blue stuff you can throw into one of the old military trucks and run it. Just add a little bit of oil to it and you'll be good to go.
Yes, but the rumor is this is regular dwarven firewater, because the blue stuff, for every I'd say 100 batches of regular dwarven firewater, you get 1 batch of blue dwarven firewater.
Huh.
Yeah, the blue stuff is like the super concentrate that comes out of the regular kind of thing, you know?
It's more or less like triple distilled.
Specifically 5 times distilled.
For lack of a better example.
Yes. Specifically, they distill it 5 times for dwarven firewater in this world.
And well, let's face it, any military bloke is going to be, needing something to drink.
Yes. But
Either that, or he's got a comrade that he needs to disinfect.
I will give you boys two pieces of information just I feel like you would know it. One, Minotaurs Minotaurs are not considered big enough to stomach this. And two, it was an entire shipment. And a shipment is usually anywhere from 10 to 30 jars of the stuff.
Jeez.
Damn, sounds like a good fun night.
Maybe.
I'm talking about moonshine. I am drinking.
I mean, yeah, it is moonshine, the best kind.
Apple pie moonshine.
Oh, you
Arter
you,
keeps
you know,
a hold of his hand.
hey, buddy, you like my hand?
So this is all the information we need from the bloke, right?
I'm sure there's more we could fish out of him, but that's our primary.
Well, we don't want to take too long, just in case, the coppers come by
Gets
or
fishy.
someone misses us. So if you want information out of him for some other side deals, let's get it. Other than that, it's time to go swimming with the fishes.
Hey, wait.
Arter,
I could be of great use to you guys. I could be an information dealer. I'm really good at listening to stuff. I pick up all sorts of little things.
Yeah,
Nobody
you're
likes
good
a
at running
rat.
your mouth.
Oh, hey, I'm a possum. I ain't a rat. I'm a possum, sir.
You
See,
just snitched out people. You're a fucking rat.
Hey, it
You're
ain't a
worse
snitch. It ain't a
than that
snitch.
Satan.
I ain't a snitch. I'm an information dealer. Besides, I could be real useful to you.
that just means you're a snitch for money.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's even worse. I go ahead and start wrapping the chain around his neck that's tied off to the concrete.
Please.
Could I bite his finger off?
The rat's. You're biting Tony's finger off.
I am biting Tony's fingers.
Okay, you know what? Go ahead and make me an unarmed attack. It'd just be
Since I am biting, may I use my sharp teeth?
Go right ahead. Go ahead and make that.
$16.
Roll your damage. This dude's not wearing any armor.
$4.
There is a healthy squirt of blood coming from his hand as you hear him just scream in pain. He's like,
the alligators are gonna love that.
he is like screaming and pleading, like, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I can be of great use to you. Whatever you need, please don't kill me. He's
Arter
he's crying.
grabs him with the blood just dripping from his lower jaw.
Son, you ain't right, are you,
Neck
boy?
flap.
Please don't kill me, man. Please.
You're a coward.
Bring the boat to a stop in some deep water.
Yeah,
I'm going to kick the concrete in and let him start thinking. It's like, and looking at him like, boy, just no. You don't know where his fingers have been. Why'd you put them in your mouth?
Arter looks you dead in the eyes and just goes, hunger makes you do things that others find deplorable.
We could have gotten you a burger or a steak once we got back.
And Arter just takes some of the water and wipes the blood off of his face.
Okay. Coda. Coda, can you hear me?
Yes, again.
Can you roll me a d6, please?
Anything I need to add to it?
Nope, just a straight D6. This is going to determine where in the rivers you were at. 2. Okay, I'm gonna.
Money.
You can roll your own solid dice if you want, bud. That's been allowed in my games.
I have to find them after I did some remodeling.
That's fair. I'm gonna say you guys were on a channel right. You were on a side channel right about here. So
All right.
I'll let you guys choose. What town do you want to go to? Do you want to go to Dunfurrow, Mulcug, Grey Keep, or Essamgiskin? If you have any questions about any of the towns, don't be afraid to ask. I can explain it to you because you guys would know what each of them are, at least on a surface level.
Don't we operate out of Dunharrow or Dunfurrow?
No. You guys' camp, like your home,
Operate closer to Hearthold.
your home.
No, we're actually right about here. Oops.
Yep, you're like
Wait.
Yeah, we operate closer to Hearthold.
yeah.
Yeah, my church is right there.
Yeah, that's where your church is. The north and south camps are where like more people that you would call friends are. But you guys were out here just doing some run and disposing away from your territory, just so you wouldn't get caught.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Dunfurrow is a halfling heavy town, though. I will tell you that. It's halfling heavy town with a huge water mill, because river. Grey Keep is predominantly orcs and monster races. Essamgism is like it's an elven city, and it's very much that because the elves were the ones who started the prohibition in this area. I'm like, we're going to make it because blah 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 alcohol. So yeah,
Knife years have to ruin everything.
they really do. And Mulcug is a gnomish city.
Well,
Fighters.
if we're gonna be headed back home, Dunfurrow looks like it'd be the way to go.
Dunfurrow would be the closest back home.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to
Via
head up
the waterways, at least.
You want to head up the waterways to Dunfurrow?
Unless we cut back and go up that. Does that river north of the
think the
forest go
river-
all the way to Hearthold?
Yes.
I think so.
I will let you guys know. With your vehicle specifically, Trucker, you see those white dotted lines?
Yeah.
Those are channel routes that you on your vehicle can specifically take, because there's just enough water in some of those spots that your airboat can go across.
Oh, sweet. We can just cut through the hills.
Yes. You would know, though, the hills are the giants' territory.
Ooh.
Careful.
High risk, fast way
Mhm.
home, but it's high risk.
And you would
Careful.
know...
Those hills have eyes.
They do indeed. You would know those white dots are other routes that other people with similar boats have. Your boat's just the one that can go across some of the more difficult ones because it has so little water. Like the way into your guys' like home base, only your vehicle can make it because of the way the water is.
Gotcha. I still say we go up to Dunfurrow.
I agree. Dunfurrow would be not so much the fastest route, but probably the safest route home. That way we can avoid giants.
Alright.
Well, not only giants, but we don't want to run into any patrols or anything.
True.
I'm assuming there's patrols.
There is basically like sheriff. Think of it this way: when you're not in a city, it's more like the sheriff's department and like small and rural areas with their county laws of like the sheriff's department and the county laws apply to you outside the cities. But in this day and age, a lot of the officers can be bribed if they catch you. They'll take a bribe of either money or product. There's the only sheriff officers that you know that will not take sheriff or deputy officers that will not take bribes. Are any of them outside the elven areas? They will not take a bribe. You do know the orcs and monster races of the Great Keep area. If you give them some of the alcohol, they will literally be like, okay, you're getting an escort. We're gonna take you in. And they'll literally walk you through the front gate and just say, nope, they're with us. And as soon as they get to the station, they'll be like, oh, we lost the prisoner. And not give a shit. Grey Keep is like it's a safe bastion near the Elven territories as long as you give them some alcohol. Because they like their alcohol.
Nice.
Who doesn't like their alcohol?
Yeah, man, it's alcohol in this day and age. Like, people like alcohol. I hate to be that guy.
So I'm assuming the elves have like prohibition agents.
Yes, they do have prohibition agents that go everywhere.
Damn Elliot Ness.
They do have, and you would know this. They are trying to crack down on Hearthhold because they know that the north and south swamps are where a lot of smugglers are coming from. But it's like a lot of the old like songs and stuff. When a sheriff goes in the swamp, he doesn't come back out. So they're scared to cross the water lines and go into the swamp.
All right, cool. Dunfurrow it is.
Alrighty.
Let's go say hi to the halflings.
Alrighty, let me get a new song going. I think we'll go with some Celtic harp song real quick.
I wouldn't have
Give me one quick second, gentlemen. I'll get you the new song, and then we'll get up here, everybody.
Oddly fitting for the halflings.
Yeah. By the way, everyone, just so I don't forget to mention this music is done by Fantasy Meditations. Do check them out. They make some really good stuff. And then there's the music for you guys. Okay. You lot, do you guys take the main channel, or are you going to take side like channels into town?
I say side channels just to be safe.
Yeah, because
Okay, I'll let you guys decide. You know of two side channels. You know as the you know of the Blackwater side channel, and then the where are my notes? I think it's called, oh yeah, and then the Sweet Biscuit channel. Which would you like to take?
Say biscuit. Don't say biscuit. Don't say biscuit.
You don't trust the Sweet Biscuit channel?
may I?
Just out
What
of
do I know
sheer
about each channel? I have training in nature, if that helps.
These
Now,
would be.
was your character saying that in character, Coda?
Yep.
Out of spite, I'm taking Sweet Biscuit.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's just go down Sweet Biscuit.
If we start
Okay.
hearing banjos, we need pedal faster.
You would know that the Sweet Biscuit channel is a channel that has basically like an underground tunnel into the sewers that connects to Mama Sweet, a halfling baker who loves to make alcohol-infused pastries. So she will let runners use her channels to get her alcohol and get through the city. You boys make your way on into this bottom channel where you see a group of halflings that are currently unloading a couple of crates on the bottom channel, and you can immediately smell three things. 1, alcohol. 2, cinnamon. 3, pastry dough. You can smell this as clear as day on these things, and they are moving these in, and they kind of give you like an eye, not like a, all right, watch out, boys, we gotta kill these guys, but more of like a, who are these lot, kind of look, you know?
Is there like a universal sign language for runners?
There is. I haven't finished making it, but I'll let you say whatever you want to say. There's not exactly like a runner sign because different groups can have different names. But like the most common one is you put your pointer and your middle finger straight up, your thumb comes out, and then your pinky goes like straight. So it makes it look like you're doing a finger gun with the pinky making an L with it, and you just hold your hand straight up. You do it.
So in other words, you're making a finger gun with a dainty pinky extension, like you're sipping tea.
Yeah, but the pinky doesn't come all the way out. It comes out. It just like you just have it like sitting at a 90-degree angle, for lack of a better term. But yeah.
I was gonna go for like the universal shit post of just doing the Boy Scouts.
No, it was never part of the Boy Scouts, so I never did that.
Well, I was a Boy Scout, but as I'm just
So was
slow
I.
and silent, as I have slowed down to reasonable speeds. One, to cut down on the weight being generated by my boat, and 2, to cut down on the sound because this thing cranked up to max is pretty damn loud.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll cut it back down to a reasonable speed, and as we're floating by, I'll give the runner the finger guns with the pinky extension.
Okay. You would see one of them as you pass them. You see a little way down the tunnel. There's a couple like, for lack of a better term, like docking spots. You see a halfling in like a button-up suit, the bowler hat, but then like a black bandana across his mask, with a sweet biscuit with a dagger symbol going through it, kind of like waving you down with another oh fuck, I just forgot the name of it. The thing that goes, I just said, went across the guy's face. Bandana. He's kind of waving at you like park here at you.
Oh, come on. We weren't expecting to do any extra business, but I'll bring it down and park.
Yeah. You would know this is one of Mama's Sweet Tooth members. They're known as the Sweet Tooth Gang, for lack of a better term. Or the Sweet Tooth Boys, depending on who's calling them what. Yeah, okay. You guys park, and you hear through... Oh, go ahead.
How do?
Well, hello! You coming to park in Mama's tunnels tonight?
Well, I mean, we were just making our way through, but if Mama wants to extend her hospitality, we would be foolish to say no.
Good. Mama like to talk to you guys. She heard some rumors about your boss, and she'd like to talk to you guys real quick if you let her.
Do you have any rum balls in sale?
Oh, you know we always got the rum balls. You know we always do.
Well, that might make me a little pit stop before I go in then.
Mama,
Love me some of those rum balls.
well, come in. Mama's shop's always open. She'd love to speak with you up on the roof.
I'm going in. No
Okay.
reason
Do we
to
get any-
disrespect
do we-
Mama.
Do we get any bad vibes from that? Like the roof is where she takes those that she deals with?
Check. I mean, if you want to make a check, I'll let you.
Her
I guess that'd be what, like...
society again?
Yeah, I guess, because there's not really an insight, so I guess society is insight.
Well, I mean, society's like you understand the people and systems that make civilization run.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll lie.
Oh, baby. 12 plus 7 for a 19.
You don't feel maliciousness when he says this. You get the feeling though. The roof sounds like it's probably Mama's favorite spot to do talk on a nice day, and it's a pretty nice day. You guys are at the tail end of the summer right now, so you know.
All right, now, you heathens. This is Mama Sweet we're talking about. You have to be nice, be gentlemanly.
Oh, you better be nice
Arthur
to
just
Mama.
smiles.
Hey, you don't
Always
disrespect
gentleman.
Mama.
Alright, you guys first get led through up this little cut in the wall brick staircase that brings you up towards a storage pantry like basement. You see him like walk up to a wall that's got like bags upon bags of like flour and dough and something, and you hear him just like do this weird knock of and 4 specific spots before you see like the entire chunk of the wall curve to a 90-degree angle as he just kind of walks on through. Well, come on, come on. You now find yourself in the back of a pastry shop. Alrighty, now I was told one of you gentlemen wanted to get some rum balls. Is there anything else you want? And we'll grab them before I take you up.
Nah,
Is there
just some
anything a bit
balls, that'll work for
light
me.
in the cinnamon?
Say that again with cinnamon, you said?
Anything a little bit lighter on the cinnamon? Arthur carefully rubs his eyes as the cinnamon is very much irritating his eyes.
Oh, you got a cinnamon allergy. You want something meat or savory?
Savory.
Okay, we'll get you a couple of mince pies. That'll be a copper from each of you, though.
What's the conversion rate?
If I'm not mistaken, it's 10. It's like, I think it's like
Is
10
it 10 to 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Arthur flicks him a single silver piece.
Hmm. Okay,
I'll pay for his too.
Oh, you're paying for mine. That's you, good little boy.
I'm looking this up.
Hold on, I'm looking up the currency conversion right now to make sure. Okay.
Okay, one gold piece is worth 10 silver or 100 copper.
And 1 silver is worth 10 copper, 1 gold is worth 1 platinum. So, big thing is also, in this world, I'm going to tell you this right now, just the way the economy works, a copper piece works like a $1 bill and not a 1-cent coin. Silver pieces work like $20 bills, gold pieces work like $100 bills, and platinum pieces work like a $1,000 bill.
Nice.
So a lot of things are probably going to be silver, except really good shit or really nice weapons. Because I'm going to be changing the price of weapons and stuff. So, also, if you find, also, out of game, if you find items or equipments that you want, let me know, because one of the things in Pathfinder is you can literally do, like, just item buying out of session, and we might work on that, just skip shop stuff.
Well, damn, I wish I'd asked how much a dueling pistol would have cost with you.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the session, but, yep. Okay.
Okay, because I have 2
Looks at
gold.
the halfling. Just keep the change.
Nah. See, we're doing a business here, and the quality of the business is how it works. And he'll hand you back 8 copper. We're not indebted to you. You're not indebted to us yet. So for now, it's equal opportunity business. Now, please,
nods.
let's go to the roof. And he'll take you up 2 flight of stairs. As you get up to the second story, The room is filled with a thick, thick smell of tobacco, and the best way I can describe it, like some sort of tangy, citrusy smoke smell. Which,
Can I make a nature to tell if I know what that citrusy smell is?
I was gonna say, if you're trained in nature, I will allow it. If you are trained,
I am.
if you're trained in medicine, I will allow it. Or if you're trained in thievery, I'll allow it. Or if you have criminal or underworld lore, I will allow it.
I'm trained in nature.
Go ahead. Anybody else?
Trained
If
in
they have,
21.
I'm trained in medicine.
go ahead.
20. That's a 20 for me.
Ooh, okay. Both of you guys will know it. Trucker.
What were my options again? I was going through my currencies.
Oh, good. If
Sorry.
you have like criminal or underworld lore, I'll let you make a check. If you have or not religion, but if you have medicine or nature, if you have training in medicine or nature, I'll let you make it.
I have nature.
Go ahead. I'll let you make it.
I don't think that's gonna do it. I have a 2 + 3 for a 5.
Okay, you won't. But our other friends, the rest of you do immediately recognize what that is. I believe Jackie and Arthur, you guys immediately recognize it. Oh no, not Arthur. I'm sorry. Pigeon, what's your guy's name again? I'm sorry.
Arter.
Arter.
Yep, Arter.
Arter. You two immediately recognize that smell because that is flay leaf. It can be a very powerful drug when it is distilled down into the chemicals, but you can smoke it naturally. It's a common thing to do for it to make it like weaker is to like cut it with like tobacco and stuff, smoke it with a little tobacco. But if you do it just straight, it can be pretty powerful.
So like the old-timey practice of mixing in a little bit of mint with tobacco to get that menthol burn.
I mean, you can also do orange peels and cheese. Or whatever that shit's called that they smoke out of the hookah.
Yeah. But it does have like it is a drug. Like it is the best way to put it. It is a drug. And it is illegal. It is illegal due to the elven laws.
Oh, prohibition.
Arter
And all the
takes
fun
just
stuff.
a deep breath.
Alrighty, boys. You make your way onto the roof. The roof, as you're up there, you immediately get hit in the face with a sense of citrus, cinnamon, lovely pastries. You can see Mama Sweets sitting her back to the balcony with three other gentlemen in very nice attires with that black bandana with the cinnamon roll with a knife, like a dagger going through it, standing behind her, arms behind their backs. Mama Cinnamon is a lovely halfling woman, and she looks to be equivalent of like late 40s, curly brown hair done up in a bun. She wears a very lovely, simple dress, nothing too fancy, like not too fancy of furls or anything, but something definitely of like, this is a baker's Sunday best kind of outfit, for lack of a better term. Rosy pink skin. and she got a little bit of like some powdering on the cheeks, just a tiny bit, just so you know. She's a fancy woman. She's currently sitting in a lovely pink wooden chair with a lovely like metallic pink table with little heart signs in the metal. Definitely can tell she's got a motif, and she's just got an assortment of teas and pastries and cookies and cakes on this table. And there are 3 chairs waiting for you guys.
Then sit down. No need to disrespect the lady.
Please, gentlemen,
Artist-
sit.
Speaking of disrespecting, I would have removed my little they call it like a newsboy hat, like a kind of like a trilby or a beret or something.
Yeah, I
Pork
know.
pie hat.
Yeah, I would have taken that off. Show respect, and then sit down.
That's fair. Okay, you guys sit. There's tea in front of you as like she kind of like claps her hands, and one of the 3 gentlemen comes from behind and begins to pour you guys tea. Do you boys take sugar or cream in your tea?
Drink it straight, if you don't mind.
You'll put some sugar and milk in for you.
Thank you.
Both, please.
Yes, they'll put
Both
some.
as well.
Very well. She'll kind of look at Archer. Son, you look a little rather pale. Are you eating your vegetables?
Arthur looks at her. What vegetables I can, Mama.
It always shames me. You young men always thinking you're invincible. You either die by a bullet or blade, or you end up getting a disease because you don't properly take care of yourselves. Oh. This is why I make my boys work out regularly, brush their teeth twice a day, and eat all their vegetables before they get their pastries.
Arthur gives Mama a smile. I always ensure to eat the ones that I'm able to stomach.
Good.
I do take care of myself, Mom.
Cool.
Perhaps not as good as I should, but from what I know, he pauses and thinks for a second, considers his company.
No, we try to get the boy to eat something other than garbage.
I mean, I brush my teeth, and I give her a
Let's face it.
smile.
Who's really going to come to a church if I look like riffraff?
It's okay, gentlemen. You can work on your looks later. For now, we have business to discuss. It seems one of my employees was last saw with you, gentlemen. A certain possum individual.
Which possum would this one be?
I mean, we've seen a few.
He wasn't the one that tried to attack us last night, was he?
He's known for running his mouth when he shouldn't.
Well, he can't be that one then.
Oh, Tony?
Yes.
I ain't seen him in a few days.
Mm. You get the sense that, like, you guys can all see this. She's not saying the name of him, but she knows you guys know who she's talking about. You see, a couple of my sons informed me that you took our possum friend down one of the channels, and when you came back, they weren't with you. Now, I think we both know this individual does round their mouth a lot, especially when they're threatened, so I'm sure they told you many things. But they were still of use to me. So I do have to ask, did you kill them?
Technically speaking, no.
Technically speaking. Then let me rephrase it. Did they go for a swim?
They were very enthused about swimming because they found some interesting fish down there.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. What is it with you boys and always killing? Don't you know you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar? That is a shame, though. That is a shame, though. For all his troubles, he was good at getting information.
Really good at running his mouth too.
Yes, he
Artie
was.
nods.
Should have heard the things
Especially
he was saying about you.
about the plans he had for you, at least to some knife ears that he wanted to go talk to.
Knife ears, you say? Oh yes, I'm well aware he went and spoke to the... And you see her kind of like roll her eyes as she says this. The good ladies and gentlemen of the kin cities.
Oh, he said he had plans of telling them about your whole operation. Never said anything that he already did.
Yes, I'm well aware he wished to inform them of this. You see her don't take like a long drag of her tea. But to be fair, we did have what would you gentlemen call it in your line of business? A hit out on him? I don't like that word. It's too violent. I'll put it this way. We wish to bake him his final cake.
So we did you a favor.
Well, not entirely. We didn't get to ask him a few key points of information that we needed.
Skip what?
Well, I need to know who the rat in my group is. The one that was giving him the information. But, unfortunately, I doubt I'll be able to get anything out of him now. And that angers me just a little bit. That I can't get the sweet information that Mama wants. So, gentlemen, to make all things fair, I believe you owe me. Would you not agree?
sure we can work something out, yes.
Good, 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 good. You see, there have been some competitors sneaking into my territories and messing with some of my other shops around town. As you know, I don't own just the pastry and bakery here. I also own a butchery, um, a barber shop as well, which is doing very well these days. You boys should look into a haircut or two. And I'm thinking about expanding towards the docks a little bit, just to touch the waters, so to speak. But you see,
Harder, look there. He who casts the widest net catches the most fish.
exactly. But you see, there's a small problem of sorts. Some elven gentlemen with some PO badges have been snooping around my docks. And you guys would know PO badges mean prohibition officers.
Mm-hmm.
They've been snooping around the docks to the point where they're commandeering my section of it.
Well, we can't have that now, can we?
No, we can't.
That was bad business for everyone.
It is. Because you see, in a week's time, I'm going to be getting a gift of sorts from the dwarves to the north. And I really, really don't want these elven individuals to mess with it.
You wouldn't happen to be talking about the dwarf firewater, would you?
No, I don't deal in dwarven firewater. It doesn't bake well. Though I have heard the rumors of that. Nasty business that is.
Yeah. Apparently there's someone stepping in and making it even harder than the fucking knife ears on keeping alcohol around here.
Well, if you'd like to hear what I've heard, I could be happy to tell you.
What'd you heard, Mama? Well, after we fix our little mistake.
Oh, no, this would be for just a tiny little favor. Nothing major. I'll take that silence as a yes. You see, my nephew has decided to become a man of sorts, and he's started to frequent this cabaret. And you can hear the vinegar and the venom in her voice when she says that, like the ugh.
The pure disdain.
Yeah, the pure disdain for the voice for that word. Because you can immediately tell, yeah, no, that's not a cabaret. That's probably something different, probably something a lot worse. But she's not gonna say
She's
the
just
bad
using
word.
code niceties.
Yeah, it's Mama. Mama doesn't say bad words. Mama doesn't say vulgar words. she is a good lady. She would never say such bad things.
Uncouth
Words. And you see, he's decided to blow a rather large sum of his money there on a specific dancer. And you'll see her kind of like push forward a, like one of the old-timey photos. You would know in this world when photos are taken, a crystal is kind of hold and it'll like copy the image, then it'll cast like an illusion spell over the paper to, make an imagery of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, it is a goblin woman.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Gloriosa. I would like you to, oh, how do I put this? Encourage her not to be around, to not be with my nephew.
I know a few ways to definitely make sure she doesn't ever come around again. If that's what you're wanting.
Well, that would be oh so lovely, gentlemen. You know, just encourage her to not talk to my nephew is all.
Of course, Mama.
Thank you, dears. But for said information, that job does equal the information it's told. I'll give it to you now. I heard that a Minotaur gang stole the information, stole the fluids in question. They're working with Minotaurs and humans to bring the alcohol to a wizard of some sort.
What is it? What is it? What a fancy book type one with that kind of stuff.
Beats me. We have a few magic types in our area, but they're pastry wizards. Not the same thing.
That's just weird.
I do agree.
Mm.
I mean, I could do some stuff with it, but
Oh, I bet
never
you
knew
could.
one of those. Never knew one of those bookie types to want to make things go boom.
I don't think he wants to go boom. From what I've heard, this wizard is looking at trying to develop something. A piece of equipment similar to somebody else's creation, from what I've heard. And she gives you a very knowing look as she says this.
Sounds like somebody's trying to infringe upon my copyright.
Oh, and that would be a shame if they did such a thing. After all, sweetheart, I don't think you have the copyright patented yet. Mama could help you with that.
You have my attention.
You would simply just need to become a sweet tooth. I will say this: this is not the first time someone's made this proposition to you.
I like being a free agent, though.
But you're not free. Last time I checked, you do work for a Minotaur gentleman.
I mean, yes, technically.
How is Alfonso? Is he doing well?
Not in my purview to say.
Oh, shame, shame. But this meeting has been lovely, gentlemen. If you could go take care of my little nephew's problem, and then within a week's time deal with the gentleman down at the dock, I'd be so grateful.
Of course, Mama.
Absolutely.
Alright. I stand up, give her a little bow, and start headed out.
Okay.
Arter finishes his tea, stands up, bows, and exits.
Okay.
Jean does the same.
You said Leon? Is that what you just said?
No, I said Jean does the same.
Sean. Okay. Just making sure I heard it right. The same masked wheat tooth individual will lead you down to basically like the main pastry shop. You kind of look see. Okay. You can either go back down to your ship, or you can go out the front door. Up to you.
I want my boat.
Well, I'll put it this way: your boat's under safe lock and key. Mama's told everybody not to touch it. By the way, if you need a place to stay for a couple of nights, I recommend the Sweets Inn, just about 2 blocks down. Very nice inn. And he kind of gives you this knowing look as he says that.
Right. The Sweets Inn.
The Sweets Inn, yeah.
Need to go have a
We need a
chat
little bit of money.
with the nephew.
Or the Goblin Girl, up to you.
I
Man, we
say
do
let's
both.
go have a chat with both of them.
And what do you mean by chat is we make Goblin Girl disappear, right?
Well, look, now that we're not in the presence of Mama Sweet, he just wants us to cockblock the boy, right? We can go talk to the girl.
Not quite just cockblock. Arter turns away from you guys to cough a little bit. It's more
I'm pretty
so.
sure she wants her to never
She wants it
bother
out of
her
the game
family again.
entirely.
Yeah.
And the
So
further
I say
out
we do
she
what we
is
do the
from
same.
game,
I said we do the same thing we did to that fucking rat. Too bad we didn't get the bounty on that fucker. Had we known.
Some church man you are.
At least know which one I follow.
Well, in case you missed it, that little problem that we handled turned into a bigger problem.
But we did get a little bit more information and well, we did get rid of a rat and helped her with one of her problems, although thing goes according to plan. But that's why you always have other plans on top of plans.
does anything ever go truly according to plan, though? There's always hiccups, bumps, and other such issues.
Sadly,
Yeah, kind of how it works.
life is a cruel mistress and she can be a bitch.
Arter nods and carefully starts to eat one of the savory pork pies.
I'm honest. I'll pop one of the rum balls in my mouth and never good to mix alcohol and business together.
It is sweet. It is sweet and delicious. Pigeon, Archer, the flavor is it's good, but he cannot he cannot place the meat. It is not a meat that he recognizes.
Oh no.
I look at the meat calmly, run my tongue against the meat again, trying to discern.
It's good.
Can I do some? Can I try telling if I can guess what the meat is?
Are you trained in medicine, or do you have like culinary or cooking lore?
I have neither.
And you're not trained in medicine?
I'm not trained in medicine, but I do have a bonus to it, a +1 to medicine. But that's
I am
it.
trained, so you can always ask.
I break off a piece of the meat that I didn't lick, obviously, want to keep my friend safe. Don't want to give him what I deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed him the meat. I can't.
Cody, you got an 18?
So that'd be 24.
24. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
This is human. Hold
on a second. Where is it? Where is it? You kind of like give it a sniff. You're just like, you think, no, this isn't human. This is a beast. This is a beast's food. Like, this is bestial meat. But you're just like, you're sniffing and you're like, I don't know this one. Till it kinda hits you. This is fox.
Oh no.
This is
Drop
fox.
it in my eyes go wide.
This is fox meat.
And I smack the bun out of his hand. No.
Well, what meat was it? Since my pie is ruined.
Yeah, man, you could have at least let him eat it. He paid for it.
No. You see my tail start puffing out. Both of you, no.
What, you vegan or something?
No.
Was it fox?
Yes.
You would all know fox meat is considered a delicacy in these areas because the foxes that grow up near Dunfurrow get to eat on this very delicious flour that makes the meat very juicy and tender.
Shit, 5-second rule. Pick that up and eat it, man.
No.
Arter looks you dead in the eye and just reaches down, picks up the pie.
And aggressively takes a bite.
And just shoves the whole thing in his mouth, dirt and all.
Start giving him
Surprisingly,
the Heimlich mover.
there was no dirt on the pastry when you put it in your mouth, and it still has its very juicy, meaty, delicious flavor.
I start giving him the Heimlich mover. Get my pen out your mouth.
Dude, I mean, come on.
Fun fact, rats can't puke. It's physically impossible for them to puke.
He's right, they can't.
Arter just lets you and just. Are you done yet? It's already in my stomach. It's not coming back.
I start rubbing through my bag, trying to look for the forceps.
Those go in, they're gonna stay in too.
Pry your mouth open, and I'm reaching in there. And you will not like what I find inside. I hope you like charcoal.
Okay.
Maybe you'd clear out some of my microbiome in there.
Well, if you have problems with that, I'm pretty sure I can whip you up something once we get back to the church.
That's. You do know what happened before I joined up, right?
Don't really get into everyone's background.
Well, let's just put it this way. I ain't long for this world. Don't even bother.
Alright.
Let me enjoy the delicacies while I can. That's all I ask.
Let's start doing that fox growl thing.
Oh, look at him. He's so angry.
Now, shall we go talk to the goblin?
Yeah, let's go talk to this goblin girl and tell her she needs to, stop.
Step off.
Okay. You gentlemen make your way to the cabaret in town. It is known as the Green-Scaled Dragon. I'm gonna put you gentlemen. I'm gonna put you gentlemen on the map. Can you see it now? Hold on one second. Let me drag it over. You guys can go ahead and put yourselves right around here.
Around there?
Yep.
Taxidermy dragon.
There's a Durgan right there. There's a Durgan. I'm telling you, it's a Durgan.
You guys can tell just from the look way. It's like carved stone.
Can I tell what kind of stone it is?
What?
Or at least discern whereabouts it came from in the world.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and make me a crafting or a nature check if you're trained in one of those.
I will go with nature because I'm trained in nature.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
This particular dragon.
Only rolled a 12. My sadness is immense.
Yeah, you don't know. As you gents come on in, Kodo, do I need to place your token for you?
Nothing down there.
I don't see you, bud.
There's now 2 of me on the map.
Whoop.
Whoa! Why do you? Whoa! Nope,
Yeah,
no,
no.
you're way too high up there, buddy. We're gonna push you back down there real quick.
Wrong place, my guy.
You just walked in
Wrong
on.
place,
That's right.
wrong
You
group.
just walked in on 2 random strangers. Fucking okay.
Okay, well, we know your kink.
Okay.
Voyeurism.
Oh
If you change the position and move your foot just a little bit, you can get in deeper from a medical perspective.
Coda's the newest attraction. He's gonna coach you through how to have sex with our girls. Okay. As you guys come on in, you see the back of a hairier humanoid who's kind of like tinkering away on something. You see him working on the fountain over here. There is no water coming out of it. You just hear him going like, tink, tink. Oh, come on, you blast thing. Work. And it is a humanoid, like a tall humanoid. You wouldn't say human, but he's got way too much fur on the body to be just a simple human.
Like bugbear?
There aren't bugbears in this world, or in this.
Well, no, I'm like, is it like a bugbear?
No, he does not smell. He does not smell that bad.
Wookie.
If anybody wants to, they can make a. I'm gonna say
Society?
Yeah, a society if you're trained in it.
I am
Or
trained in them.
or
I am trained
religion.
in society.
Or religion if you're trained in religion. I'll let you have that too.
I'm not trained in that.
It's up to you.
I'm trained in
Uh,
society, but my role was shit.
Soft 20,
Mm.
6.
13 plus 7.
23.
Okay. Alrighty. If you got above an 8, you would know what this is. This is a beastkin. As you kind of get a look at his hands, they're kind of clawed and talon, and the way this guy is built, you're thinking he's maybe a ferret or like a weasel beastkin, like something of that, where it's definitely like that's something of use. He's lineage of that kind of thing, you know. You guys would know that beastkin are like they were given gifts from basically the world of the beast and the god of the beast to like partially or fully transform into the animal, and their body kind of has like a permanent sort of like look to them that makes them look more bestial to whatever they are. This person just from the back, definitely weasel or ferret.
So, looks like a Mustela.
Kinda.
Technically,
An
not as
ocelot, an
fancy as
ermine.
Something in
not
that
as
week.
fancy as those kitsunes.
No, because you kitsunes are your own thing. This, while you are a race, you would be considered a how would I put this? You would be considered an ancestry, like your own full race, while this would be considered a heritage, which is like sub race stuff. Because like
Sort of like how I am technically an Yosoki, but I am straight just a rat.
yes, because like beastkin is one of the things like if you took like a human or an elf or a dwarf or a goblin or something, you could be a beastkin goblin. It's just something you could be. But yeah, like this guy's kind of tinkering on it, and he does not hear you enter.
Trying to get the water to work.
Huh? What? Oh! Hey, how you doing? See him kind of get up, kind of like thrusting and stuff. Oh, sorry, gentlemen, I didn't hear you there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 of you. Okay. You kind of like kind of walk over, like giving you like a, like the friendly handyman kind of look like. Hello, how you doing?
Doing great.
Welcome to the
Now
Cozy Dragon.
I might not be an expert, but did you check the inlet valve?
The inlet valve. No, I didn't. I did not. Are you a handyman of sorts?
Maybe, perhaps.
Can I perhaps pay for your services? I'm not too good at this myself, and I could really use the help.
See, this is the problem with the world today. They're gonna get somebody who's not a handyman, trying to
Yeah.
fix something.
The boss here is a bit stingy, you know.
Oh, don't
Tell
we
you
know?
what. Tell you what. I'll help you fix that if you can tell us where a particular person is that we need to talk to.
Roll me. Nope, no. Roll me. Is it charisma? I think it's
Diplomacy.
Yeah, diplomacy. Roll me diplomacy. If anybody wants to roll it with him to give him an advantage of a +3, they're welcome to.
I will also roll diplomacy.
I'm not trained in this, so.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
not.
trained, but I do
got a
have
20.
a +2 to it. I got a 10.
I'm sorry. What did you say,
I
Coda?
got a 20.
Soft or
I
natural?
got a 20. Soft.
Okay. Trucker, you get a +3 to this roll.
Well, wait. I rolled a 14, so I get a +1 on my own, so that's a 15 plus 3 more.
Yep, because
So,
that's how I'm doing
18.
advantages in my game.
Okay, so 18 total.
Yep. Now you said you weren't trained in this though, right?
I'm not trained in diplomacy, no.
Okay. I'm gonna roll something just as a counter thing to your non-trained thing. 18. You see him kind of like scratch his neck a little bit. I mean, I'm not really supposed to be, giving out information on like people and stuff. I can pay you. I can pay you in silver to help fix the fountain, if you like. I can't really give out information all that much. You see him like he's teetering on the edge. Like you think if you sweeten this somewhat, he'd probably crack.
Arter looks at him.
All right. What if I told you I could probably fix that fountain to where they'll never ask you to fix it again and it'll stay fixed?
Deal. Who are you trying to find? What do you need?
I'll like lean back over to my two compatriots. What did she say that chick's name was again? We're looking for a goblin girl.
A halfling visits her frequently.
Oh, is it like a blonde halfling gentleman?
Bingo, spot on.
Oh, you mean Gloriosa? Yeah, she's up the stairs, first bedroom, on the left. Though
Perfect.
you seem kind of like she's got company right now, so I don't know if you're gonna bother him right now.
Arter looks at him. About how long does the company usually stick around?
More like how much time did the gentleman caller pay for?
The gentleman paid for a good 30 minutes. He's been in there.
Well.
He's been in there for, I'd say what, 20 now?
Damn. 3 minutes of actually doing something and the rest crying. He's got the money.
He seems like, he is also the kind of gentleman that does call in hors d'oeuvres and such.
He's one of those guys that just wants the physical company.
You seem to shrug like, I don't know.
That's fine.
Surely he wouldn't know if his time is up. You don't have clocks in there, do you?
I mean, we got the clocks in there, yeah. You got the sand glasses if they like the sand. And they got you got the crystals if you want the crystals.
I'd say use the crystal because they're more reliable because you never know which jackass is gonna tilt the sand over.
I mean, we do also have like the girls got this special thing in there when they do it, like they turn it and they twist a screw in so it locks tight, so the jackasses can't undo it. Cause oh god, we've had that problem before, and some of the girls really hate that.
I don't want to know about any of your mechanical issues that may or may not have led to unfortunate bodily catastrophes. I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out my tools and go to work on this fountain.
Okay.
I have something specifically called engineering lore, and I imagine valves and piping and stuff falls comfortably into my expertise.
I'll say yeah. Definitely yeah.
I also have a feat called quick repair, so the repair action takes me a minute instead of 10. So I'm going to have this done hoot sweet and to specifications.
You know what? Just for the sake of it, go ahead and roll me a crafting check on this.
I have a +7 in that anyway.
I had a feeling. I just want to hear if you got something stupid with this.
I'm also trained, so my engineering lore gives me a +7 to that. Crafting is a +7 too.
You got a +14 to this already?
So I have a 14 to this, so there's no fucking way I fail this.
I mean, that one. You might get a nat 1, buddy.
With an 18 on the die, I don't think so.
Trucker, explain how you fixed it.
Oh, see, right here, whoever built this fountain was stupid. They cross-threaded this, and then I just, very quickly take out one piece, like polish up the threads on it, screw it back in place, make sure I've got some like Teflon tape, just put it back in place. Oh, and see right here, they bent this all weird, and then I fixed that. And see right here, the inlet valve, they had it on upside down. Fuck, morons! And then I just fixed that, and I just start cranking on the valve to open it up, and then the fountain just.
And you do this in what, a matter of like a minute, right? That's how you're able to do this now?
Yeah, like a minute.
I just imagine those like shows where it's like just a little like it's a little raccoon or it's a little creature fixing something. And it's just like scurrying around it so fast it's leaving like the dust lines. Like you just do that, and then next thing you know, it's just like, all right, here you go, it's done. And he's just staring at you like slack jawed. Like what the heck?
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Are any of the ceiling tiles loose? I'm asking for good reason. I can give further explanation if you want.
No. Roll me. Just roll me a straight d20. Roll me some probability.
Straight
on this.
d20?
Yeah, we're gonna get a probability roll on this one real quick.
Oh, Lord.
19 on the die.
I'm gonna say yeah. There's a few. There's a few. There's a couple over the stairs. There's a couple over the fountain. There's a whole crap load over where the beds and stuff are up, like on the second story up here.
All right. I'm just gonna split off from the group
Okay.
for a minute.
I won't stop.
And I'm going to make my way to one of the loose ceiling tiles and go inside of the ceiling. I'm getting in the walls.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll me. I'm gonna make you roll me an acrobatics check on that one, because
I'm trained.
This is a multi-story building, bud. This is at least a
trained
two.
in acrobatics.
All right, I'll let you do it. But
Well as once I get in there, I am a tunnel rat specifically.
All right.
So I can easily squeeze through gaps that most people cannot.
I'm gonna make you roll that to see if you can scale the wall up to it, because this is kind of big. This is kind of big. I'm gonna be a little mean. I want to see if you can get it. Are you trained in acrobatics, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good,
I have a
good.
+6 to my acro.
Oh, gee, many fudging sickles.
Hey,
Yeah.
all the shit I've
Well,
been doing has a
do you want
+6
the
to
good-
it, so
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news.
It's all bad news. I rolled a 8.
A total?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna paint a picture real quick, folks. You're like this is a regular Tuesday afternoon. Hup 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 hup. You get to the ceiling. You get into the ceiling tile. You take one step, and just like any of those old cartoons, where there's one step and crash through, you just wham through it all. It comes crashing down. And you know what? I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be very
can I
mean.
try to catch him?
You know what? I'll let you make. What do you think you should roll to try to catch him? I'll let you decide on that one.
Just shit athletics.
Can I wiggle myself in the air to try to land better than what I would if he fails?
Do you have an ability that lets you do that?
I have acrobatics.
Well, so this actually goes to an interesting mechanic in in Pathfinders.
Alright, so what am I doing?
Coda, you're gonna roll me an acrobatics to try to grab him. Pigeon, you're gonna be making a grab ledge action. You need to make me a reflex save. Okay.
Alright.
Uh,
I got a 7.
I'm trying to see what I don't even know what a reflex save would be.
Soft 20.
Coda got a. I guess would reflex be plus your acrobatics? I don't know.
He usually is.
I'm not 100% certain. I just have the
you-
reflex thing that says I have a +8 to it.
Oh, where do you see your reflex thing?
It's underneath the attributes lineup, and then you got armor class, saving throws, and hit points. Saving throws has fortitude, reflex, and will.
Okay. So you got a soft 20, is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna be real nice then. You are able to like grab a ledge and kind of like keep yourself from falling until you hear a as the tile ledge you grabbed also falls. Now, Coda, you said you got a 6.
Yep.
Both
Coda
you,
purposely dropped me. We all know this.
you see him come falling down. You're like, I'm gonna grab him. Then you see all the tile coming with him, and you're like, yeah, fuck that. He ate Fox. You take a good step back, and he lands on his feet, and he's fine. And then a tile slams on his head, and Pigeon.
Yeah.
Arthur is taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a tile smashes on his head. And as that happens, yeah,
just a bunch of chittering rat fucking noises as soon as it hits.
and as that happens, you all see and hear a blonde halfling's head pop out of a door as he says, "Oi, will you fuck shut the hell up? I'm trying to have some fun in here. Fuck off, I paid for the hour." And then he slams the door behind him.
It isn't the guy they're looking.
That is the jet you're looking
Yeah, I do
for.
believe that is the guy we're looking for. And I do believe I did see some tears coming out of his eyes. He is a Minuteman and a crier.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm not making that joke. This is recorded. I'm not making that joke. This is recorded. Oh, fuck.
Arthur just.
You know, there's a song at the tip of my tongue about a Minuteman.
Don't you?
I think we should sing it.
Don't you dare. Alrighty,
Arthur
gents.
is just going to.
I'm pretty sure it's
walk
copyrighted, so I
upstairs.
can't.
Yeah. Alright, gentlemen, would you like to come up? I will let you know. There is like a door right here, so you can't pass it. But no, you can keep going up the stairs if you wish, Pigeon.
Okay. Does this wall specifically, specifically this wall,
It is a
have
full
any,
wall.
like,
It has no
is
holes.
it perfectly smooth, or are there slight imperfections?
It's smooth. It's smooth and it's wallpapered.
Smooth and wallpapered. Fuck.
And it's like a tacky wallpaper. It's like a dragon, and like its body is kind of curled up into a heart, like over and over again, like that shiny pattern type thing. Would you gents like to come upstairs with him?
Sure.
So we were told he paid for 30 minutes, right?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
We were told he paid for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, correct?
You were told that he paid for 30 minutes. He shouted, "I paid for the damn hour."
Arthur is going to pound his fist on the door.
Hold on 1 second. Coda, you gonna come on up?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and pound on the door then, Pidge.
Open the door.
Fuck off!
You paid for 30.
Your check bounced.
The fuck you mean my check bounced? You know who I am?
Why don't you come out and explain who you are? Your check bounced. You didn't pay for an hour. You paid for 30 minutes. And 30 is up.
You hear the rustling of like clothing and the sounds of something. Sounds of something like, moving maybe? Sounds of like metal or something kind of scraping too.
Bite your tongue, bite your tongue, bite your tongue, bite your tongue.
Y'all are nasty. As
The
Pidge,
jokes write themselves.
They do.
boys.
They do, but I'm being
Uh-huh.
nice. I'm biting my tongue.
Arthur, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Does a 23 hit you?
Unfortunately.
Okay, you all hear the sound of a gunshot as Arthur gets hit for 7 points of piercing damage, as there's now a hole in the door, as the halfling just shot at you, bud.
And this is why you always stand to the other side of the door and never in front of it. You
Now
never know what stillweed is going to shoot through it.
And I need reflex checks from everybody because that'll be your initiative for this round.
Reflex?
We're gonna use
My initiative uses my perception.
Oh,
as a
well,
monk.
if your class has a specific type, go ahead and use your class's specific type then.
Okay, because there's also the option to roll initiative, and then it has the skill associated with your initiative.
Okay.
So for my example, it's perception.
Yeah, if you guys got special stuff, go right ahead. Like I said, I don't know everything yet.
18.
So. Okay, Paige got an 18. Not bad. I'll post the music we're playing for this.
I got a 13 for it.
13.
Okay, I see it. I've got a 14.
Carter grits
Yeah.
his teeth and just takes a stance that
Ooh.
I don't know if either of them will be able to tell what the stance is.
Okay. Trucker got a 14. Coda got a 13. Okay. We're probably gonna run a little late tonight, a little past 8 o'clock, a little past 9 o'clock, but that's fine for tonight. First up in initiative is the halfling. Do you guys know how combat works?
Run it, boss again.
Okay. In combat, you get 3 actions. You get 3 basically attack actions, and after the first action, there's a penalty of -5 to the second attack action, and then a penalty of 10 to the third attack action. You can also use these actions for other things. You can use your first action for an attack, you could use your second action to grab something, and you could use your third action to... Well, no, because you'd have to remove the potion as an action and drink it for a third action, but let's say you had a potion already in one hand as your third act. You already had a potion in your hand as your third action, you could take a drink from it. You get 3 actions to work with no matter what. Later in your levels, some of you might get feats or abilities that allow you to like do multiple things on a single action, but for now you get 3 actions.
Such as Fury Blows?
Yeah, I believe Fury of Blows allows you to make multiple hits for a single action. Okay. First things first, this boy has a janky pistol, because the way the pistols work in this world right now, because Mom is not delicious. He's going to make a reload, and if he fucks up, he's dead. Okay, he uses one action to reload the pistol. He's gonna use his second action to point it at the door again. That is a 19 on the die. I'm pretty sure that hits
Barely
you.
hit.
Yeah.
Barely.
All right, it's a 1d10. That somehow does 0 damage, as it's a 1 with a -1 modifier. So he does 0 damage. Like, it barely nicks past your eye. And then for his third action, I should make these guys invisible, but I can't. Third action, he's gonna do that. Okay, next up, Pigeon. It is your turn. The door is locked. I will let you know this.
How big is the hole?
It's the same size as like a 9mm, a hole a 9mm pistol would make.
Best guesstimate of size, because I can squeeze 5 foot per round, 10 on success.
No, you could not fit this. At most, you could probably put a
Can you
finger
fit
through
through it?
this thing. At most, you could put like a finger through this.
I'm going to. What my plan is I'm going to just fucking kick the door in
Okay.
with
Go.
Dragon Tail attack.
Dragon tail attack. Go
as
ahead and
I'm
make.
in the dragon stance.
Go ahead and make me an attack on the door and like that. It's got a low AC, so you should be able to hit it.
11.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
4.
That doesn't break. Oh no, with the 2 shots already. Yeah, with the 2 shots that have already gone through it and done damage to the door, you're able to like just bust it down, basically. That is your.
How
That is your first
far away
action.
from me is he?
Your move.
Oh.
I will let you know. Movement is an action, so I'll take your second action.
I will move straight to him.
Okay.
And for my third, I will smack him in the jaw with my tail.
Okay. This
I
will have
take
a.
a big,
Yeah, it does take a big penalty. I think
take
this is a -10 penalty because it's
huge
your.
penalty.
Yeah, this is your third action, so it'll have a -10 penalty to it.
Fucking Christ. Oh god. -4. That's fucked.
What'd you get?
A -4. That's what I rolled. A -4. 3 -7.
So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you get above 10 of their AC, that is considered a critical hit. If you get below 10, that is considered a critical miss. So that is considered a critical fail. So roll me a d6, please.
Okay. 3.
You break one of your claws. So if you make any more attacks with your claws or with like your bare fists, you're gonna have a negative modifier to it.
Fists. Okay.
Yep. If you make any unarmed attacks,
I
basically.
wasn't trying to punch though. I was hitting him with my tail.
I'm just flavoring this as like if you make any unarmed attacks,
Okay.
you're gonna have disadvantage. I just said like you busted a nail. If not, you can say like you cracked your tail into the wall a little too hard, and now it's really hurt. Now it's like throbbing really bad.
The fucking gunshot threw me off. I misjudged my distance.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of gunshots,
Getting shot will do that to you.
yes. Speaking of gunshots, next up, Trucker. What is your buddy doing?
Quit playing.
I've been sitting here trying to figure that very question out.
What are you doing? Do you have a gun, sir?
I do have a gun, and it's my innovation.
Oh, you
Shoot.
bastard of a man.
If I've understood you correctly, we have 3 actions, right?
Yes, you get 3 actions a turn.
Okay, so we've confirmed this is our guy, right?
You're pretty certain it is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to like come around here and stick my head in through the door. I'm assuming that's movement. So that's one.
Yes.
I'm gonna peek around. Do I see the goblin lady?
Yes, she is right here. She's kind of on the bed with like a blanket covering her. Like, what's going on?
I'm sorry, lady, nothing personal. And then I'm gonna like throw my left arm in, making a movement with my wrist. Activating
Holy shit.
my one of my features, which is the segmented frame, and I'm basically hot fuzzing this. My dueling pistol is gonna come out of my sleeve.
Holy shit. All
And
right,
I'm gonna take a shot at the goblin lady.
go ahead. I'm gonna drop her AC by a little bit.
Okay. Oh no. Flame, that's a nat 20.
Roll me a D4, please.
D4, he said. That's a 2.
Right in the dome. Triple damage. And if this is with a ranged weapon, if this
dueling pistol.
if this was to knock them to 0, they're considered instantly dead. So you're rolling triple damage, buddy.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
It's a
Overkill,
D6,
man.
so that's 3d6.
Yeah, plus your modifiers on each one of those.
Oh god.
Oh, Chimney fucking Christmas.
Wait a minute. So you said if it's fatal?
If it would knock them to 0, they're considered instantly dead.
Well,
How much damage did you just
critical. Hang on. If it's a critical, it goes from a D6 to a D10.
do? So you're doing 3d10? Oh my god.
Oh god.
I feel so
Oh
bad.
no.
Just roll
my
your
God.
damage. Roll your damage.
6,
Oh
11,
man.
18.
And that's with the modifiers?
I don't have any modifiers on this.
You don't have any
It's
modifiers?
straight damage. It's straight damage.
You don't have like a +4
So-
or a +5 or whatever? The gun?
Nope, it's straight damage.
Okay. And you said you did how much?
18.
I just want to paint a picture for everybody. Each round in combat's like 6 seconds. So this is like an action movie. Our bad guy just put 2 shots at the door. The door gets kicked in. Somebody runs in and hits him, or almost hits him. Another guy walks in, turns the gun to the goblin lady, and before she can even do anything, she just gets domed and falls dead on the bed.
I just Leon the professional, the poor goblin lady. I almost feel bad.
I'll put it this way: she didn't suffer. You insta killed her. Coda, Trucker, it's still your turn, isn't it? You still have one more action, don't you?
I do.
What do you want to do, buddy? Holy shit.
We were
Let's take
told
one.
not to really mess with him too bad, weren't we?
She didn't say. She just said she didn't want him to be with the goblin anymore. You got a feeling she probably doesn't want him dead.
So, assuming she doesn't want us to, take care of him either.
No, as far as you know, she
Wait,
wants
wait.
she wants her nephew alive, as far as you know.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
have an
try
idea.
to. I'm gonna try to take care of him without actually taking care of him.
No. Don't do anything.
I'm
I
a
have-
problem solver.
I have something very fucking special for him.
Fine.
You want to move out of the way?
Move out of the way.
Keep in mind, I am point blank to him.
I'll end my turn.
Oh, I have created such a
Oh.
horrible, broken character.
Coda.
Coda? It's your
Yes.
turn. What are you doing?
Possession.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Come on.
And pray
I'm
tell,
going to take
Coda,
control over him.
does he make any rolls or any arguments or checks against this?
He has to beat a DC will check of 33.
A DC will
What?
check of 33. How is your will check that high?
What the hell?
I have no idea. It is just what it is in the character
Do you
that you sent me to.
see your DC? That should be what it is.
Range up to 30 feet, attack / save, 33 will DC.
Damn. I don't even know how that's possible.
It's actually a mixture between my god, my kitsune, and something else. A mixture of three that get it so high.
He has to beat a 33. Gee, this fucker's screwed. We'll see. That's a 14. Okay.
On a failure, you possess a target and take partial control of it. You no longer have a separate turn. Instead, you might control the target at the start of each target's turn. It will attempt another will save. If it fails, it is controlled by you on that turn. If it succeeds, it chooses its own action, and if it critically succeeds, it forces me out.
Okay.
And a critical failure, I completely control it. It is my puppet.
This is fucked. Okay. What? Do you get to do anything else, or is that your turn for now?
I am now controlling him.
Yeah.
I'll start stabbing the goblin's body and covering himself in blood.
Jesus.
Okay, I think you share actions. It took one action to get you there. Take another action to move him there. He has to make an attack roll with a -10 to see if he can even hit it.
What class are you?
He's a cleric. He's a
lord.
He is a cleric to an evil god, though. That's the thing.
What's your
not
like,
an evil god, though.
I have an inventor DC. Do you have your spell DC?
He should have like cleric DC or spell DC. That should be his DC, because I still don't think a 33 is right.
My cleric DC is 16, but the possession spell says it's a 33. There, hold on.
Okay, in Pathfinder 2e, the DC for a saving throw is 10 plus the total modifier for that saving throw.
Yep.
Or video.
No, I'm not seeing where it says
Possession.
Holy shiza. Yeah? Okay.
Good lord. That-
Yeah.
33. Golly. And you're level 1, right?
Yeesh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not all I can do.
I just. So are you getting this
I am-
kid? So you're having him
What
stab
was
the
that?
body. You're having him stab the body,
Yep.
is what you're doing.
We're
Okay.
framing
Especially
this
around
dude
the
for-
head.
We're framing this dude for murder. Holy crap.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, he
Arthur
hits.
is just going to limp.
So he doesn't have
out.
he doesn't have a pistol, but he doesn't have a dagger, but he's a pistol, and he's gonna shoot the body.
Okay.
Does anybody want his? You could tell him to like drop the gun if somebody wants to take it or something. But
I can take it and sell it, I guess. I don't use
No.
guns.
No.
We
You
do
need
not
to-
want the weapon with us.
You need the evidence there.
that's
Uh-huh.
a shame. It's a good pistol too. Alrighty, you're just gonna leave him there.
I distinctly remember you saying it was janky earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. No, it's a good pistol.
You said it was janky. Don't lie to her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Besides, I just
Is the bullet still in me?
That's a good question. Where did you get hit?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna say, for the sake of brevity, yes, they are still both in you.
Ooh.
Don't worry. I can help.
Arthur just looks down.
I have a question though. Are you guys getting out of there?
Yes.
Yes, but
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up the spent casing from my gun first.
Okay. You do realize dueling pistols don't have casings.
I figured they did.
No, they're just literally flintlocks.
The little art for this one was like it's like a double-barreled dueling Derringer looking thing.
Oh, okay, then I'll allow that. I'll allow that. Yeah, you pick up your thing. Because there is literally a slide pistol that is like basically just like an old school version of modern day stuff. And those things are a little more expensive, but yeah, I'll let you pick up your stuff. I need everyone to roll me stealth checks as you get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, I'm trained. I got this.
So am I, but that doesn't mean we got it.
I got this. I got a +6. Let's hope to God this works out.
We just fired some very loud things in a brothel somewhere.
You did. That's why I'm wanting some stealth to see if you get caught by the law.
Oh Lord.
Question.
Yeah.
Does there happen to be an attic?
Not that you can see now.
I have a total of a 23.
$17.
Okay.
I get a 16 and my bonus is a 4, so top 20.
You guys look at the window of this thing and you're just like, fuck it. And just pop, pop, pop as you hit like things of trash and stuff on the outside. As you hear the sounds of officers rushing into the room and stuff as you guys hit it, and like they miss you. They don't catch you. And but they come in to find this dude like had shot him there. You hear sounds of like, no, this is bullshit, I didn't do it, yelling and stuff. But congrats, boys, you got away with murder, maybe. And that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
I mean, technically, the only person who did a murder was me.
I got your back. I ain't gonna fucking rat. I might be an Asoki, but I ain't gonna rat.
I mean, it more comes
Might
down
be.
to, it might more come down to, is Mama gonna bail out the nephew, and is she gonna be mad that's the way you did it?
Look, we did exactly as she asked us to do.
Technically speaking, we technically followed her word to the letter. Therefore, Mama can't be mad. I'm just saying.
We did exactly as she asked us to do.
Yeah.
Good soldiers follow orders.
What would you guys know about being a soldier?
About to say, hold on a second. But gentlemen, that is the session for tonight, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everybody had lots of fun.
You could say I'm a soldier because I know how to clear some corners.
God's almighty.
Hey,
Hey,
you could say Arter's a soldier. I mean, he knows how to break a door down.
I mean,
He just
No,
doesn't
no,
stay
you
at the
don't.
side of the door.
the fun part is getting to talk to you guys more in depth about like some of your characters' backstories, because that's some of the things I want to talk with everybody about. But let's go around the horn and just sign off real quick. Pigeon, where can they find you, buddy?
I don't really have any social medias that I use. I'm just a pigeon. I'm a member of the Burning Lounge.
Fair enough. All right, then give us a title suggestion for this first episode, session 0, everybody.
I say espionage.
We'll get to you in a minute. Pigeon first.
Taking care of
My
business.
bad.
That's a long one that might be copyrighted, but I like it. Coda.
See,
Thief.
like I said, I'd say espionage, and I don't have to do the whole social media stuff.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
like to keep it private.
Hey, understandable, man. Understandable. Space Trucker.
Hell, the only social media I'm on might get banned in a few days. So
Tomorrow.
if it ends up not, you can still find me on the Clock app. But my suggested title would be Collateral? Question mark.
Ooh, I like the Collateral. I really do. How about you guys? You like that Collateral?
I also have good news for you.
Let's hear it.
Technically, the phrase "taking care of business" is not copyrighted because it is a generic phrase.
Alrighty. I still like Collateral? Question mark. To be honest. How about the rest of you guys though?
Collateral was way better.
Alrighty.
It's a pretty solid title.
It is a very
Yeah.
solid title. Alrighty, gentlemen. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna sign off. I hope everyone takes care. All right.
Yeah.